Aloha, fellow wholehearted high achievers. Welcome to Hanging with Hang. Today, you get to hang with me on the Big Islands. I'm actually in the middle of my self-love trip. So the whole practice is to be with the flow. And here is the inspire moments. I want to share with you my perspective on one of the request topic from our community, which is how to stop the monkey brain. Now, how many of you can relate to the situation where you have a thought? It's a lot of time it's more worry, and that worry, that thought take you to the next thought, and that thought take you to the next thought, and that thought generates certain feeling, and that feeling trigger another thought, and you endless loop, and you end up not being able to sleep, or you end up not having peace in your heart. You end up getting irritated, and then you start become reactive. So it's not really a high serving thing for your own actual experience, how you feel inside or how you show up in the world. So hopefully this video I'm going to share with you 3 really simple key points of the way I look at it, and perhaps that you can put the application to your life, your situation, then you can get better at this. Because here's the thing, you're not going to be perfect, right? You're going to try to celebrate the progress that you make. Or at least that's what I'm trying to do with myself, is I'm teaching this stuff every day, and I'm trying to practice each day to get better at it. And someday I'm not very good at it. So here is 3 key points that I think is important when it comes to the monkey brain. Now, as high achiever, I know that you're high functioning, so you have the capacity to think and to be in your head a lot. The reason why I'm saying that, because I firsthand experience myself, and I've witnessed many that I work with. So that's my experience, and I'm sure every case is different, every person is different, but I'm just generally sharing with you what I observe of in my little world, per se. So first, understand that your thoughts are not permanent. They don't stay, and they like the weather. So the weather, as you know, they change. They come in and out. We have 4 seasons, and sometimes the 4 seasons shift. So do you ever try to control the weather? That's crazy, right? But that's what we try to do with our thought. We try to control our thought. And here's my humble opinion. I don't think the problem are the thoughts. The problems are the meaning we give to the thought, or mostly the judgment we give to the thought that create other train of thought that take you to places that you may not want to go. So that's the first piece, to have the awareness of that. And the second piece is that, your thought, they can take you to places that you don't want to go. They made of shadows. They made of negativity. It has that capacity. Think about you on a platform, you're going to take a train. A train can take you to a mountain that you love, or can take you to a hellhole that you hate. So be aware that your chain of thought can take you to either place, right? Which is take to the third piece is your thoughts are also capable of taking you to the greatest possibility of creating dream. So to understand the nature of that and learn to work with that instead of trying to control it, try to judge it, and try to stop it. So how do you facilitate the wind when it comes into your house? Right? So sometimes you have wind that smell really good. If you have jasmine flower, pikaki flower around, it smells really good. But what if it's the fart wind? It's made of cow poop and all this stuff, it smells bad. What do? You allow it to flow through and out. Because the moment that you shut the window, that air is going to stay there, and it just circulate there, and it's going to smell horrible. So you don't want to do that, right? So the key, my friend, is to accept that thoughts are not permanent, and they go in and out. So to give a space for it to work its natural cycle. So then you don't fight it. Don't fight about it. You cannot win. That's my humble opinion. And the second key is that because there is the positive, the light side of thought, capture that. So if the wind that carry beautiful smell that you like, capture that, embrace it. How can you cultivate and use more of that? Right? Because you can make it your greatest enemy, or you can make it your greatest friend. But judging it is not the way to do it. So give it space and allow it to flow through. Just kind of have a visual idea right now. I'm standing by the bamboo house, in the bamboo house, where there's a line looping around the house. So imagine that. You just let your thought moving through in and out. Don't let it stay there. And it never stay there. It's not permanent. It will go away. So with that, find that peace in yourself. So then you don't have to stay all night thinking about one thing that keep looping around, and that just drain your energy, that just drain your heart, and you don't feel good in yourself, and therefore you're not going to be the best person for the people around you that you love. So hopefully that's going to give you some perspective and some practice. Thank you so much for being here with me and hang with me and listen to me, because I know you don't have to listen to me. So if you find this helpful, please feel free to share as many hearts as possible who can use this and have more peace in their heart. As always, my friend, I appreciate having you in the community, and I appreciate you being here, and I'm sending you a big hug from Hawaii to you, and you've got love.